Hi guys, my name's Sean. I play here at Fort TCG a lot, and past couple Tuesdays, I've been kind of pooping on people with plant dragons.
Hell yeah.
I've been 5-0 the last 3 Tuesdays in a row. Yeah, so I guess I'll just go ahead and show you guys today. Started off, it's 3 Tempest and 3 Redox. That's it for the big dragons. The reason you play both of these is, I mean, it's more like it's a plant-based synchro build, and the thing is, Redox combos so amazingly with so many cards in your deck. Just being able to reborn cards and stuff like that. And the reason I was originally just running Redox, and then I added Tempest in because when I summon Redox, I can go ahead and just like banish this, which can just add me Debris Dragon or Dragunity Corseska. Unfortunately, there's no level 1 Dragon Wind Tuner that's a Debris target, but Corseska gets the job done, so it's fine. So these guys are amazing. And then they also combo really well because, I mean, just being able to get into Debris Dragon is like, you get easy Black Rose plays, and then once you summon this and blow up the field, you can just summon both of these and attack for 4,000, which is really cool. So you get to kill people really quickly like that. I also play 1 of each baby. This is, I mean, basically you're going to banish, you know, you're going to summon this by banishing this, and then early on you're going to add more of these to your hand, because you can set up your grave and stuff like that. You don't want to run out of dragons. You always want to have dragon plays for later turns. So this, you don't need 2 of them because you'll generally only have 1 left in deck by the time you're searching for this. You know, with 7-star sword and gold star and stuff like that. So 1 of each is really good. This thing combos amazingly, like dandelion and stuff like that. So, and this is a debris target, which is cool. It works out. So those 8 dragons, and then we play the plant engine, Lone Fire, Dandy, Spore. These are they're all pretty insane. Generally, if you open with Lone Fire, you just win, except if you're playing spellbooks, because they can stop you and stuff like that. But against Evil Swarms, like, this card just makes the game so easy. Against dragons, like, you just have so many more plays than they do. Your plays are much more versatile than theirs are. You generally you can access like your whole extra deck at any time in the game, whereas dragons can only access, you know, rank 7, which is like dragusack, Master of Blades, Big Eye, Guy Dragon. And then, you know, occasionally they'll be able to get the Corseska to the hand, but if they can't, like, they really don't have that many synchro plays, and this deck just has a million synchro plays. So you can go into really cool stuff, go into Hyper Liberian, draw cards, make formula, nuke on their turn. This engine's just super amazing. Then we play 2 Debris Dragon. This card is absolutely nuts. I've loved this card for forever. Just being able to search it is really nice. And combos amazing with Dandelion, combos amazing with bringing back tuners, like level 1 tuners, and being able to synchro with Redox and whatever that you summon. It's really cool. So this card's pretty amazing. The fact that it's searchable when you banish Redox or banish Tempest is just unbelievable. And this card is Plant's new best friend, Corseska. It's a searchable level 1 tuner. So
that's it.
That's it. That's all it's there for. It does literally nothing else besides the fact that you can banish it from your grave for Tempest or Redox. So that's what it's there for. And then the rest of the monsters will play 2 Card Trooper. This card is unbelievable to open with. It's basically first turn, it can get over, you know, it can get over Kaiku in spellbooks. It can get over Ophion if you have something like a Book of Moon or a what's it called, an enemy controller. And then it mills you cards. It mills you 3 cards. And milling basically any of this is just so good. Like milling a Tempest, milling a Redox, or milling plants is amazing. And then, you know, it draws you a card and it's 1900. So and it's an Earth target in grave. It's an Earth target you can discard from hand. Like everything is good. It's also a debris target. Like you can debris into this and then use its effect to cost mill 3, and his effect's negated. Like the effect is to gain attack. So he doesn't gain the attack, but he still mills 3. So you can debris into this, mill 3, and then Black Rose, and it's just so good. Just gives you so many plays. And then the last, basically, monster that you summon is Caius. This is a recent addition. Me and my friend Robert have really been testing this deck a lot, and Caius has just been testing amazing. We were originally just teching 1, and then it was too good to play. Like, he was too good to not play more of, because people max you a lot in this deck, and then you basically just have to stop, and Caius is like the best way to stop, because if you go to banish for Redox and then you summon this, or if you banish for Redox and they max you, you can be like, sure, I'll summon Caius, and your Maxi's dead, and that's the whole play, and then I still banish Dragusack or whatever. So, still a really good card. And then we play 3 Effect Failure for Prophecies and Dragons, and then 3 Max Cs for Dragons. And the last hand trap is 2 Switch Scarecrows. These are all redox targets. Like, if they're dead in hand, you can just discard them for redox, and then this card's a level 1 tuner. So they're never bad in hand, which is really cool. So yeah, that's the monsters. It's I believe it's 25 or 26 monsters. I think it's 26. The spells, Heavy, Reborn, Book. They're all pretty good. Yeah. Foolish. Card's also nuts. Scapegoat. This card's crazy. It's just combos amazing. Like combo this with Lone Fire, combo this with enemy controller, stuff like that. It's just really good. 1 Gold Sark and 1 7-star sword. These get kind of cloggy. Like this card can be really bad if you don't have it turn 1, and if you already have dragons. And this card can be really bad if you don't have dragons. So this, in a way, is a win more card, but in a way it's more like a win card. I don't know. It is kind of a gamble, but resolving this card is so good. And it's just drawing cards in general in this deck is amazing. That's why you play the 3 Max C and you go into formula whenever you can. And then the last spell card is this card is just stupid. It just wins you the game. So many times, like I'll be playing against dragons and they'll have a Crimson Blader on field, and I'll summon my own Crimson Blader, enter battle phase, attack, change their Crimson Blader to defense mode, and they lose. Or like they'll have a Crimson Blader and a Big Eye, and I'll like set a monster, take their Crimson Blader, and then attack with their Big Eye. And then they're locked out for the whole next turn. And it's like, there's just so many things you can do with this. Or like, main phase 2, you can make your own Scrap Dragon just blow it up. Stuff like that. So, the card is pretty amazing. And then for the traps, I only play 4. I play Breakthrough Skill, I play Solemn Warning, and I play 2 Compulse. Solemn has been testing just amazing against Prophecies, so that's why I kept that in. And this card is still pretty good. I like it. And this is really good against Dragons and Evil Swarms. So yeah, is there anything else you want to see from the deck?
Forgot the extra.
Extra side? Yeah, I did forget the extra deck. I can tell you what it is. It's Formula Synchron, Armory Arm, TG Hyper Liberian, Ally Justice Catastor, Orient Dragon, or Iron Chain Dragon. I think I have Iron Chain with me. Oh no, wait. Yeah, I do. You can choose to play this card if you so desire, but otherwise you can just play Orient Dragon, who's maybe better.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna play 2 Black Roast Dragons, that's huge. You need 2 of them. And then Scrap Dragon, Thought Ruler, Colossal Fighter, Crimson Blader, and TG Blade Blaster. He's actually relevant.
Oh, that's
It's the level 10 Synchro. He requires a Synchro tuner and a Synchro non-tuner.
That one that could run away?
Yeah, he's the one, if you have, if he's targeted by a spell or trap, you can discard a card from your hand to negate it. And if he, during your opponent's turn, you can banish a TG monster from your graveyard, which seems like irrelevant, but you actually sometimes make TG Hyper Librarian and then go into him, so like it can happen. Alright. So that sometimes happens. And then he's 3,300, and you can sometimes there's like you'll have enemy controller and like a token and formula, and your opponent will make Crimson Blader against you, or they will already have Crimson Blader against you, and you'll just sack your token on their turn and take their Crimson Blader, and then synchro for TG Blade Blaster like on their turn. You just take their Crimson Blader. And it's crazy. It's so insane. So that's why I'm playing that instead of. What's it called?
You have your side deck on you?
Yeah, I have my side on. I'm playing that instead of what's it called? Shooting Star Dragon. And Stardust is pretty bad too. And then the last, like the XCs, I play Maistroke.
Stardust is bad?
You don't run Stardust.
Really?
I've never made it once. I play Maistroke for Evil Swarms. I play Gaia Dragon or Master Blades. I'm gonna test that out. And then 1 dragusack. That's all you need. Big Eye's also pretty irrelevant. So you don't really need it. Alright, so that's the main of the extra. I hope I explained the extra well enough. But yeah, this deck's really good. It takes a little while to pick up, but it's really good. You have a lot of versatility with your plays, and you just smash everything. Prophecy Game 1 is really hard, actually, but other than that, you beat everything.
Alright, well thanks for that. Your name is?
Indeed. Sean.
Sean. Alright.
Alright. Bye.